Hello, guys, and welcome to another edition of All NBA 24/7. I am your host, Rishi Kapoor. On tonight's episode 26, I'm going to be discussing which two teams I believe will be in the finals next season in the NBA. So, let's get into it. So, on the Western Conference, it should be no shock. I believe it's going to be, as much as I hate to say it, the Golden State Warriors. Five All Stars on one team. How are you going to stop that? I mean, that team was already a powerhouse already with Clay, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and now when you add possibly the best big man in the NBA, DeMarcus Cousins, even though he's going to be coming off an Achilles injury, when you add him to your squad, and basically the starting lineup is five All Stars and they are players that can be franchise players on any other team. I mean, it's just totally unfair in my opinion. But yeah, I believe that they will be first place in the West, and I'm still shocked at what DeMarcus Cousins did. I mean, taking $5 million to go join the Warriors, and still shocked to this day about what Kevin Durant did. I mean, you guys should want to beat this team instead of going and joining this team. I mean, I would have respected the Warriors a little bit more had it just been Draymond Green, Stephen Curry, and Klay Thompson, players that they drafted that improved year by year. And I would have respected them more if Kevin Durant and DeMarcus Cousins just came to the Warriors on their own. But there was a lot of recruitment, mainly from Draymond Green, sorry, calling Kevin Durant in the parking lot, recruiting him during the Warriors and Thunder series, and he recruited definitely, I know, DeMarcus Cousins as well. So yeah, so I mean, I just don't see any team stopping them. I believe that they will be first place in the West, and they will be in the NBA Finals once again. Now, for if they make it to the NBA Finals next year, that will be 5 straight seasons. Wow. At least we're not going to have to see the Cleveland Cavaliers in the NBA Finals again, right? With LeBron gone, but obviously it's going to be the Warriors there again. So, and on the Eastern Conference, finally LeBron James is gone. No Cleveland Cavaliers. Um, I'm not being biased here based on the team that they currently have. All if all goes well, if the team is healthy, if their star is healthy, their superstar, if the superstar is healthy, I've got the Toronto Raptors. Toronto Raptors going to the NBA Finals in the Eastern Conference. If they do go to the NBA Finals, it will be the first time they go, and the teams, it will be next year, 24-year history. It'll be great for the city, having the Raptors in the finals. But I believe that they have a solid bench with Kawhi Leonard, who if he is healthy, he's a top three NBA player. He is a former NBA champion, NBA Finals MVP, two-time All NBA first team he made over Kevin Durant, two-time Defensive Player of the Year, best two-way player when healthy. So it's gonna be interesting to see what Kawhi Leonard we see. He's gonna have to work his way back into the game, but he knows he's gonna have to perform. I mean, because he's gonna it's in order to be eligible for a max contract, $190 million contract from Toronto or $140 million from any other team, he's going to have to perform. He wants to have a big shoe deal, so he's going to have to really, really perform and get back to his old self. But he's still a young player, and he looks great in his pictures, but obviously pictures can be deceiving. We got to see him how he's going to be in NBA shape. So preseason is going to be a good indicator. That's if he does play on how he will be. But with Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Lowry, you got Serge Ibaka, JV. You got a great bench of DeLon Rice, C.J. Miles, Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, OG Anunoby, two up-and-coming young studs who just get after it defensively. I feel like they got a good combination of offense and defense. And it's a three-team race, obviously, in the East, but I believe that the Raptors will be first place. I believe that, they will meet Boston in the conference finals, and I believe that they will beat Boston, because obviously with Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward, I know they're coming back, but they may get injured. But how are you going to acclimate these two into what you had last season, which was special? I mean, the team got to the conference finals without these two. So, in Philadelphia, it just remained the same. They hired Elton Brand as their general manager, which I don't understand. I mean, Elton has no previous, managing experience, so we'll see how that goes. But the team didn't get any better, really. They re-signed J.J. Redick, and so, that team, didn't get any better. But And then with obviously LeBron gone, and out of the East, obviously the doors wide open now. And for the first time now in the Eastern Conference, we will have a player and a team with no LeBron James in 8 years. So for 8 straight, seasons, I mean, this man was in the finals, and just a great, great, accomplishment of what he did. But very, very happy, that he's not in the Eastern Conference anymore, because that was the biggest hurdle for all teams in the East, especially the Raptors, who got eliminated by in the past few seasons. So the Raptors have proven they can get far. In 2016, they got to the conference finals. They were two games away from the finals, but this is their chance, I believe. I believe that they will win 60 games for the first time in their franchise history. But all lies on Kawhi Leonard and what Kawhi Leonard we see. So Masai Ujiri rolled the dice. I like the move. We won the trade, in my opinion. Kawhi is better than DeMar. Danny Green is better. I forgot to mention Danny Green, NBA Finals performer, sharpshooter, is better than Jakob Poeltl. So we'll see what happens. But I got the Warriors and I got the Raptors in the finals. And as much as my heart says, the Raptors aren't going to win, I'm going to have to go with my head. I mean, obviously, the Warriors will beat the Raptors in 5-6 games. But honestly, the Raptors, if they do get to the finals and if they lose, I know they will be second place, but if they will have nothing to hang. They should hold their heads up high, because this team did something that has never been done in the franchise's history, and it will be just a great accomplishment for Toronto as a city and as a whole, and for the whole country of Canada to have their basketball team in the NBA Finals. So it would be great. But yeah, so those are the two teams I got, guys, going to the NBA Finals. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know what you guys think, whether or not you guys agree with me or disagree with me. What two teams do you believe will be in the NBA Finals? Yeah, I look forward to reading your replies. Continue to like, comment, and subscribe to all my videos, guys. I got a lot more content coming through. The NBA preseason is almost coming up. The NBA regular season is almost coming up. So a lot of headlines that I'm going to be talking about and giving my insight to you on. And yeah, thank you for tuning in, guys. And I'll see you guys next time.